Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and today I'm at the Nostalgic Toy Show by Shop the Curiosity in Danbury, Connecticut. Now, the difference between this show and the regular Shop the Curiosity Toy Show is that they're only allowing toys from the 90s and earlier, so no modern toys are allowed. And that's fine by me, because I mostly collect stuff from the 70s, 80s, and 90s anyways. So now come along with me and let's see what we can find. First up, they've got this really cool old Timex watch display that they're using to display Hot Wheels. And, you know, obviously it's not meant for Hot Wheels or toys, but it works just fine for that. And I would love to get my hands on one of those, but it probably won't ever happen. They got some graded comics here. This is Punisher #1 from 1987. It's a 9.2. They got it at $100.
Any questions? Or are you good?
No, all set, thanks. Here's something I've never seen before, the Cannonball Run board game for 50 bucks. And in fact, I don't think I've ever seen any Cannonball Run merchandise before, other than the movies themselves. This vendor had a ton of really cool vintage VHS tapes. I'm not super into VHS. I'll collect them if I run across them and I get a really good deal, but I'm not really like a hardcore collector. But I love seeing these old ones, especially the ones in the old clamshell cases, which I remember were really common initially, and then they got replaced by these cardboard sleeves later on, for the most part. How much are you asking on this?
15.
15? Okay.
Last one sold on eBay for 25. So
Okay, yeah. Is this like a mark from the plastic wrap?
Yeah, from the wrapper.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. And the Terminator collection, which was Terminator 1 and 2 on VHS. And I remember when Terminator 2 came out, I first saw it at Blockbuster Video, and they were selling it for, I think, $150 initially. And here's a very early Care Bears VHS, and this one's in, I would say, like an oversized box. That was another form factor that you saw occasionally, and that also went away later in the run for VHS, because I think by the 90s they were just using the regular cardboard slip covers. And don't forget, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. I do plan to have a lot more toy shows coming up, as well as flea markets where I do look at a lot of toys, and mall walkthroughs. Thanks. As some of you might know, I'm really into the Sega Master System, and this is the Vanished Omens for the Sega Master System. They're asking 80 bucks for it. It is still sealed, but I don't know, the packaging is not in the best condition. Not really sure what that one goes for either, because the only ones I've ever seen for sale were not sealed. And we've got some sealed packs of Topps Return of the Jedi cards from 1983. They're asking $30 a pack. And we've got some lunch boxes and thermoses. This is Pink Panther and Sons, which I do not remember that cartoon. Apparently it came out in '84, so I should have been aware of it. I didn't see a price on it, but they seem to sell for about $30 with the thermos and about maybe 15 or so without. Good, how are you? I really like that Magic Kingdom playset on the top there, and the Ecto one. That's pretty cool.
I'm still so embarrassed.
And they've got a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys here. I never got into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles though, because I don't think the cartoon or the toys came out until the very early 90s, and by that point I would have been roughly 14, so I remember thinking I was too old for them at that point, so I just never got into them. But I definitely see the appeal.
Everything is great, tested condition.
Okay, thanks. Now, I was really interested in this. This is Star Wars Rebel Assault for the Sega CD. It was 34 bucks, and that seems to be roughly what it's going for online.
You can even open it up super clean. And it even still has the foam insert.
Oh, really? Oh, well.
Those two are for grants.
If you want, I could do 30 for you. On
Okay.
That one.
Yep, I'll think about it. Thanks.
No problem.
See the beavers, but they were like circling around and coming near us and just growling. And I was just like, yo, this is not good. So I looked up on Google, if the beavers fuck people up. I was like, yeah, people die from them because they'll chomp your leg and the femoral artery just bleed out. Yeah, I mean,
They're so fragile. Nobody kept them, especially when they stopped.
they stop talking. And you know what I got? Doesn't talk either. You tell me a big ride-on horse or please. I know one of those.
Oh, that's cute.
But it doesn't, and it legs still go out.
I thought this Yoda was kind of cool too. It's ceramic. I'm not sure if it's a bank. It might be. I think it was priced at $50, but I could not read the price in the video here. But that's my recollection. Not sure when it's from though. If I had to guess, I'd probably say sometime in the 90s.
You want to see him move? Hold on, he's not plugged in.
Hey, how are you today, sir?
What's that?
How are you today, sir?
Good. How are you?
Looking for anything in particular?
No, just whatever catches my eye. And we've got more NES games. Most of these did not have price tags on them though. I was really into the California Raisins back in the 80s, so I'm glad I looked under the table here because I saw this California Raisins glass, which I've never seen before.
$5.
$5?
Don't find a glass cheaper than that. Hell,
No.
Google charges $8 now.
Yeah.
Get the hell out. I'm broker than Goodwill.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't
Yeah, I'll take that for $5.
excellent. That's as good as always.
Yep.
As long as
And they also had some vintage Star Wars figures from the 70s and 80s here. These were all $5 each. And I think that's a good price, but I am really not up to date on the pricing for vintage Star Wars figures, and I really should be because I love Star Wars, and I currently don't have any vintage figures. And I think one of the problems is the prices vary wildly based on condition and whether they have their weapons or not, and it takes a lot of research, to be honest with you.
I like my niche, man. I like my niche. Not many people are stepping on my toes.
I think it's 2000s. I think it's okay. Yeah, that's when all the Pokemon, like the good Pokemon stuff started coming out. We're on like a 3-4 year delay, so. Well, that's it.
What's that?
Hard to find He-Man right there.
Yeah. Especially with all his weapons and
Oh
stuff.
yeah. We got a half boot Skeletor in here floating around. You know about the half boot?
No.
So he's an error. He's a painting error.
Oh,
They just
okay.
didn't- So
Huh.
highly sought after.
Yeah, never seen that one.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
just one of those things that was wrong,
Yeah.
but now it's like, oh my god.
Right, now you have to have it.
Factory error.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, if you ever see one, snag
Good-
it.
good to
A lot
know.
of people don't know. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't know they got it.
I didn't know. Another thing I'm looking for is a Sega Genesis in the original box, but I'm looking for the Altered Beast version, which was the initial release that I got when I was a kid, and this one up here is the later Sonic the Hedgehog release. I couldn't quite read the price on the box, but I think it said $200, but I could be wrong. I wouldn't mind having one of these Garfield phones either. These were made by Tyco. They came out in the 80s, and they seem to sell online for between about $90 to $150, so they are not cheap. But sadly, as you can see, that one had a big crack in his left front paw. At first, I thought these might be Muscle Men from the 80s, but they're not. They're much newer. 2019. This is a Voltron GB35 from the 80s, and apparently in the box like that, it sells for like $600 or $700. I had no idea. I'm not sure what he was asking for it, but I would bet you it was more than I could afford at this point.
Because they used to sign stuff that had the inside, right? Like, so say I have like Spider-Man 300, Todd McFarlane's signatures on the inside.
Now these look like Muscle Men figures from the 80s, except they're like 2 to 3 times bigger than the originals, so I am not sure what those are. I did a quick search on Google for like large Muscle Men figures, and nothing came up. So if anybody can tell me what these are, please let me know in the comments. Here's a Super GoBot from the 80s. This one is Spacey. As you can see, he's in the original box. And I have to say, as far as boxes I've seen in person, this one is in probably the nicest condition. I would say this is near mint. Most of the ones I see are pretty beat up for the most part.
Hey, is this yours? How much is this? 80. It's pretty much new. The stickers and everything. Yeah. And it's not. It's white. Yep. It's like brand new.
Okay. All right, I'll think about that.
362.
On top of the TV is a popcorn bucket from the recent movie Aliens Romulus, and they seem to go for about $50 in that condition.
I had a very rare turtle last night. They came and bought it.
No, that's fine. I saw it on your story.
Okay.
She told me. For vintage turtle stuff, I only do Michelangelo.
Okay.
And I have, like, I'm missing like 6 or 7. So. Yeah, what's your name down right now?
And we've got more VHS tapes. These ones are $2 each, which is a really good deal, I think. And then hiding under this haunted house placemat or whatever it is an original Magnavox Odyssey game console from 1972. And they're asking $325 for it, which, if it works, that's a good price, because I'm just checking right now on eBay, and I just saw one sell for $400 plus shipping. Here's a set of Scream Queen 2 cards from 1991. He was asking $10 for the set. And I just checked, and online they seem to be selling for anywhere between $20 up to $70, depending on the condition of the box.
Okay. Thanks.
The different actresses that monster movies.
Yeah, I never seen that one before.
I thought these were kind of neat. These are Cthulhu belt buckles, and they were $6 each. I've never seen this board game before. It's called Computer Rage. I think it's from 1977, and he was asking $50 for it. Here's some cassettes. These are mostly from the 80s and 90s, and these are a lot of rock, hard rock, and heavy metal cassettes that I've never seen before in person, because by the 90s I was exclusively buying CDs. I would not have considered buying a cassette at that point. So it's always fun to see them in person nowadays. The prices on these range from $5 for the unmarked ones all the way up to $25 for a few of them, and I'm guessing those ones are less common. Now, say what you will about the movie, the Mortal Kombat soundtrack was pretty awesome, especially that main theme song, which I don't remember what it was called.
All the ones that aren't marked for $5 a piece.
Okay, thanks.
That is one creepy doll there. I think I've seen those before, and I think they have a certain name, but I can't remember what they're called.
A lot of people that come here that I see get tattooed on themselves.
They're She-Ra's Crystal Castle from 1984. Not sure what he was asking, but the prices on those can vary wildly. I've seen some that are incomplete sell for about $50, including shipping, all the way up to like $250 if they're complete.
I didn't go to this one. I just did that one.
On the top left here, we have a Coleco Donkey Kong tabletop arcade machine from 1981, and I do want to get one of those eventually, but preferably in the original box if I can find it. But this one's in pretty nice condition.
How much you asking on the Donkey Kong?
$80.
80? Okay, does it work?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you can more than double up on it. Just because
These are cuties, which I'm guessing is the female version of the Muscle Men from the 80s, and I do not remember these. Probably because they would have been considered so-called girl toys back then.
How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
If you got any questions, let us know, all right?
All right, sounds good. Sometimes there's so many toys to look at that it gets a little bit overwhelming. Because I'm sure there's something in here that I would have liked to have bought, but I just didn't see it, you know, mixed in with all this other stuff.
Do you guys sell Snoopy and Chipmunks?
You have any Snoopy peanuts or anything like that?
Or Chipmunks?
What is the Smurfs going
But I did find a few GoBots in here, or at least I think these are GoBots. Or if they're not, they're one of those other like knockoff GoBots that they made a ton of back in the 80s. How much on this? Five. Hey, 5 on both? 5, 5?
Sure, why not?
All right, I'll do that.
I love GoBots.
Yeah, me too.
Do you have this? The thruster?
No. And we've got some Hulk Hogan lunch bags. WWF, so these would have been from sometime in the probably mid to late 80s. At first I thought this was the 1980s LJN Hulk Hogan, but it's actually not. It's from when he was in the WCW in the early to mid 90s. 94.
That's what I said. So she has trouble finding it. We can hold off and get it. All right, like on time.
That was really good.
You would have stuck that on a window or something.
You know what's funny?
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Everything has turned out to be good food. You wanted chicken, so it was like, I'll probably have ready.
One in the bed? I showed you this last time.
Yes. Yes. What were you asking on that again?
$1.25.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at it. Are the original stickers? Or have they been, I don't know if they're
Yeah, no, this is all.
replaced.
This is how it came. 100%.
Yeah, see it's coming off.
That's
Is
just
that-
lifting over time, right?
Yeah.
I didn't mess with it.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because I've seen I guess they do sell replacement stickers online. But yeah, this one looks really nice.
I think I don't know if we looked at it's got the battery thing on it too. Yeah, good. Because
Oh, yeah.
sometimes that's missing.
The green one? How about that?
It looks clean. Can you do any lower than 125?
What are you thinking?
100?
Yeah, okay.
Cash?
Let's do it.
All right, I'll do that.
Oh. She got mine.
Got to stop looking at these things and actually buying them.
I understand. I appreciate it.
If you go 15 loose, I mean, that's what they know.
Here's some of those Ertl DC Comics superheroes diecast figures, and I actually bought a few of these from this same vendor, I think at the Manchester Toy Show a few months ago. And I remember I passed on these ones because the packaging had some damage. I've been a big fan of the Shadows since the 80s when the movie came out with Alec Baldwin. And these are some of the original radio shows, which I think were on the air, as it says on the back, between the 1930s and 1950s. And it was $10 for that. I've actually got a few of those already at home. Now, I did confirm with the seller, as we'll see in just a second here, that these Transformers are KOs, or knockoffs, meaning they were made in China, essentially with no permission from Hasbro. So they're basically counterfeits or bootleg toys, and you can find these fairly easily on eBay. These are all the reproductions, right?
These are KOs. They're not even repros.
Right.
Yeah, they never did these in the colors that we have here, like the
Oh,
black.
right, yeah, the black one, yep.
Crazy. Yeah, so they're KOs of some kind.
Yeah, actually, I got one of these off of eBay or one of the places.
Oh, yep.
And it looks very close.
It does. It does look really close.
It's kind of
yeah, but the white
amazing.
It was never offered in
Right.
white. It was never offered in black. That's how
Yep.
we know that.
Yeah, that's a good giveaway. The original one though is tough to.
You might not notice it. Right
I think
away.
didn't they have a sticker? The
It
original.
did have a sticker and like the boxes.
Yeah, they're shinier.
They're really shiny, right?
Yeah.
So, but they're good
But they're darn
placeholders
close.
and they're good
Oh, yeah.
gifts. And if you look up, they actually sell for a lot of money because they're not uncommon.
Yeah.
But these sell for like $200 on
Yep.
like eBay. So we're like,
Oh, yeah.
$100 get rid of them.
Well, I got this one just because I was like, I can't afford the original.
Yeah, exactly.
In the original packaging, so
Exactly,
it
yeah.
looks close enough.
Yep.
But yeah, they're really cool.
But yeah, that's what all of these are. And then we have some in there.
Yep.
The bigger ones here are 50 each. They're all marked. And the smaller ones are like 30 each.
Okay.
And then there's more in the bin.
Yep.
They're like 30 each.
Okay.
Yeah. But Dinobots are the same thing. Like to buy an actual
Yeah.
Dinobot in box is like $400.
Mhm.
But for 50
Well,
bucks,
I bought this originally in the store back in the 80s when it came out, and I still have the Dinobot. I don't have the box, of course.
Right.
I tossed it, but yeah, he looks identical pretty
they
much.
do. They really do. When you hold them though, they're lighter.
Yeah.
So that's how you tell the difference between like
Yeah. All right, I'll definitely think about that one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's too. I don't know if you saw those.
Oh, okay.
This one
Yeah.
is probably the best one. Yeah.
What are you asking on the gift sets?
They're $120 each.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thanks.
Yep.
Normally, I'd consider buying some of these California raisins, but if you saw my Zagre flea market video from a couple months ago, I bought an entire box of these, and I think I've got enough of them to last me for my entire life at this point. And they were asking $2 each for these California raisins, which is a pretty good price because I usually see them going for $3 to $4 a piece. Here's a whole bunch of original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys from the 90s. And like I mentioned, I'm not too familiar with the Turtles, so I'm not really sure what the going price is for most of this stuff. These are Conan the Adventurer toys, and I don't remember these at all.
Everybody was dying. I saw somebody I swear to God. That's pretty smart, actually.
And some pretty cool Masters of the Universe TV trays. And I would like to get some of these, but every time I see them for sale, they're usually fairly beat up and rusty. And that's an original Castle Grayskull in the original box from 1982. Didn't see a price on it, but I checked online, and they seem to sell for about $200 to $300 in that condition.
Goes right to the T-Rex and accessories.
But be careful with this.
As far as I know, this is an original G1 Transformer. This is Cliff Jumper. I think this is the 85 version because he has the logo on the top that's black, and you have to rub it with your finger to show that it's an Autobot. The ones before this were just red Autobot logos. And from what I can see online, in this condition, they seem to sell for about $20 to $30. How much is this?
Oh, that's the $5 bill.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
They're $10 each.
Yep. You're welcome.
How much are the cups?
$10 for the cups.
Okay.
Let me know when you're getting ready to go, and we'll get it backed up for you.
We won't be over here no later than 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Take the cup 10 and the transporter for 5, so 15. This Airwolf handheld video game is from 1988. It's by Acclaim. He's got it at $15, and that seems to be pretty much exactly what it goes for online. Here's Masters of the Universe cereal bowls. Looks like they're both the same. Didn't see a price on them. And then this Pillsbury Doughboy looks a lot like the one I have, except the logo on his hat is different. So I think that one's newer. The one I have, I think, is from the 70s. Here's something I've never seen before. This is Ozzy Osbourne's Diary of a Madman on 8-track. They're asking $20, and I would have bought it if it were in better condition, but it's pretty rough. Same with this one here. This is Def Leppard's Pyromania. It's only $10, but again, the condition is really poor. But I almost never see 8-tracks, and usually when I do see them, it's usually country music or just some other stuff I'm really not interested in. Now, if this were the late 90s, early 2000s, I would have thought this was pretty high tech. This is a Sony Handycam that doesn't save to video cassette, it saves to DVD. And those were, if I recall correctly, those were really expensive when they first came out.
Right on.
Here's another G1 Transformer. This is an Insecticon. I think this is Shrapnel, and he came out in 1985. Hey, how much is the Insecticon?
15.
15? Okay.
I was right.
All right.
Do any better on him?
Yeah, they all do the same shit. And one of them just talks differently. Oh, I see.
How much are the Masters of the Universe glasses?
20 each.
20 each? Okay.
$10. You got the pair I could do.
I can't fix it.
Okay.
I'm selling my shit to
And the Elf works?
It does, yeah.
They're common.
He sounds a little funky from being so old, but he does work.
Oh, okay.
I'm not,
I have the non-talking one too.
I want it for
here.
myself.
Oh, okay. What are you asking on that one?
This is the harder one to find. There's 3 of them. Yeah, I got
30.
the box.
30? Sorry, on the Elf, is he clean?
Hey, you want to check it out?
Yeah, could I? This is probably one of the cleanest Elves I've ever seen.
I'm gonna fix TV. I'll pay
There's
that.
something to it.
If I can't fix this,
The plastic is the. Right. I saw your booth already and I missed it. Oh, did you?
Can you go any lower than 30?
25.
25?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do 25.
Awesome.
Usually when I see him, he's all dirty and
Yeah.
matted. Yeah.
Put it on the box.
I'm not putting it on the box, putting it above the box.
These Pee Wee Herman dolls were kind of cool. Didn't see a price on them though. And the Urkel doll. Not quite as cool as Pee Wee though. Here's some vintage Star Wars toys from the 70s and 80s, still in the original boxes. Didn't see a price on the Jabba the Hutt dungeon, but the Snow Speeder was $4.50 and the Land of the Jawas playset was $175. And he was asking $175 for the mini vehicle Voltron there in the back. Then there's a bunch of original GoBots still in their packaging. Didn't see a price on those though. There's a lot of cool stuff here I would love to have. Especially this AT-AT, but he was asking $350 for it, so a little bit more than I was prepared to spend at that time. $5 for both together? Yeah, I'll do that.
If that is not a patented invention, it should be.
It probably is. I would hope so. It's better than the suspender version.
Okay.
Which is,
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, they have it. It goes like all. It's
I
like a whole
that
getup.
iteration much better
Yes.
than the other. Yes.
It's much more convenient. This is a Matchbox Marauder from 1973. I've never seen this one before in person, and I thought it was pretty cool. How much is this?
So I was trying to be a player at 5.
Oh yeah, I'll take it for $5.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Late 70s. I like it. It was pretty nice. I thought it was cool when I picked it up.
Yeah.
We were talking about the creepy crawly.
Here's an ET belt, probably from 1982, and I can definitely see my 6-year-old self wearing that. It probably would barely fit my leg today.
Thank you, sir. Yup.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Everything good?
Looks like we got some more GoBots down here. Or if they're not all GoBots, they're the GoBot ripoffs from the 80s. They're not as easy to tell apart as, say, Transformers, because the Transformers always had the, the Autobot or the Decepticon logo on them. Not really the case with the GoBots, though. So let me know in the comments, which ones of these are GoBots and which ones are not? Or are they all GoBots? I honestly don't know.
Yeah, no, the door was open.
How much are you asking on these? They were in that bucket.
5 each.
5 each? All right, yeah, I'll take these. $10. Now I know this is a GoBot. This is Rogun. I've actually got 2 of this guy. I've got this one in red, and then there's another one that's blue, and I actually have both of them. He's got it priced at only $2 though, which is a really good price. And then this is Radio Shack's Championship Golf from 1991. It's a handheld video game essentially. And it was only $3, which is really low, especially considering that it's got the box. Do you know if this works?
I have no idea.
No idea? Can I take a look at it outside the box?
Yeah, no, the door was open.
And as far as I can tell, it's complete. It looks in almost mint condition, so I'm kind of wondering if anybody actually even ever used this. Yeah, I'll take that for $3. Yeah, thank you. Here's some GoBots in the original packaging, and it looks like they were mostly like $60 to $75 each, which is a decent amount of money, but compared to what Transformers go for, those are cheap. I had totally forgotten about these until I saw them at the show here. These are WWF thumb wrestlers, and I definitely had some of those when I was a kid. They were asking $115 each for them. And we've got some share dolls here. It looks like most of these were between $95 and $125 each. At Retro World this year, they had an 80s living room set up, and I would say this is more of like a 90s teens bedroom. Here's some Lion Voltron pieces.
That's the first one with the tail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Those are the ones that came individually in the box.
Yep, yep.
These are like the cleanest Transformers.
Yeah, they are. Nice.
They're beautiful. They've never been transformed. They're like so tight, and every weapon is like gorgeous.
Yep. Cool.
I don't know.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are you Tom?
Yes. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Vinny?
Hi.
Melissa, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Actually, we saw that you went to the last show they had. So we
Yeah,
brought
here.
something for you.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little frog.
Oh.
Didn't know that.
Wow.
You and your mom put frog, so
For free?
for free. It's for
Wow.
you. We brought it for you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. She'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
What is this from? This is just a random.
Terminator 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a rare one.
Yep.
Terminator 2 squirt gun.
Yeah. Don't know if they let you sell one of these today in the store.
Yeah,
It
right.
might be frowned upon. Oh, how much are the puffy stickers?
They're different prices, between 10 to 25 per.
Oh, okay.
But I can give you a good deal. There's different kind. The whole stack is all different
Yeah.
properties.
Let me know in the comments, if you grew up in the 80s, did you collect puffy stickers as a kid? I'll bet you probably did. And which ones of these would you have bought? Also, I did give that frog to my mom, and she loved it. So once again, thank you very much for that. We really do appreciate it.
Every time I fix them, the fan's knocking over again.
Good gift idea.
What's the best you can do for these two? You had 15 each.
I do 15 for the pair.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that. Sounds good.
You want to do all three of them for 20 if you want.
Oh. Yeah, I'll do that. I think I got a 20 in here. $20.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, and thanks for that frog again. I appreciate that.
No problem. I wish I had some Star Trek stuff for you.
Yeah, no, that's all right. We've got plenty of stuff here.
Yeah, right.
All right, see you around.
Yeah.
Thanks. So as you can probably see, this show is full of amazing toys from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and it is without a doubt the best toy show in Connecticut, at least that I'm aware of. And there was a lot of stuff in here that I would have loved to have bought, but this is really high-end stuff here for the most part. So maybe if I hit 1 million subscribers, I'll be able to buy some of this stuff, but not quite yet. Especially these Shogun Warriors, I really want some of those. And this robot here straight ahead, I'm not sure who he is. They had it priced at $550 though. If anybody knows what that robot is, please let me know in the comments. And then of course we've got some box Star Wars stuff here from the 70s and 80s. You got Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, $500. Land of the Jawas, $160. Droid Factory, $180. Scout Walker was $125. A lot of great stuff here. Just, it's all very expensive. This was kind of interesting. It looks to be a Star Wars van. They had it priced at $50, and I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I have seen the Star Wars van model kits, but I'm pretty sure that's not what that is. In addition to toys, I'm also into vintage computers, and this guy had a lot of great stuff. This is a vintage Apple iMac G3 from the late 90s, and then this is a Freedom 132 electronic calculator from 1965. Good, how are you?
So
So I've not plugged that in, but it's super rare.
Yeah, I've never seen one. That's cool.
1965.
And it's basically just a calculator.
It's just a calculator.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Jeez. Wow.
So the company's Wikipedia page, I think they went out of business in '67 or something like that. I haven't
Freedom?
didn't want to mess up with any of the
Yeah.
boys or anything. So it was sitting in a barn, and I grabbed it and put it in my truck and brought it to my warehouse.
Wow. Yeah, good find.
Thank you. Any other questions or any questions on price, just let me know.
Okay.
And with my text, so like kind of roll and I'm like, you want to see the outro?
I'll be there tomorrow. My wife and daughter do like art shows. They have something like.
Did you want the Enterprise?
What are you asking on it?
Let me look and see. I'll give you the. Those are $5 each. I'll give you a deal.
Oh,
You
okay.
get like 3 for 10.
You have more of the enterprise sized ones?
No, I don't.
No. Oh, okay. Or, I'm sorry, you're saying these were $5?
Those, yeah, $5 each and 3 for 10 for those.
Oh, okay.
Enterprise is $10.
Okay. Thanks. These are Garbage Pail Kids buttons from 1986. And these are actually from 86?
Yeah, those are real vintage ones. Yeah.
Wow. So you said 3 for 10?
Yeah, $5 each for 3 for 10.
How about because there's one of each, so how about for 5?
5 to 20 bucks. I don't know what the math is.
3 for 10. Those would be 10. So 3 would be 20. Would you take 15 for the 5? Because you said this was 10, and then one more would be 10. But I've only got 2.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do
that's
20.
fine.
So 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've absolutely loved Horrified. We bought that from your games.
When I was a kid in the 80s, for Halloween one year, I went as Darth Vader, and my recollection was that the outfit was a yellow plastic smock. And that's what that is in the dead center of the screen right there. That is my Halloween costume from the 80s. Hey. There's the Master System.
Yeah, probably, yeah, just in there.
Yep. And we've got some more Sega Master System games.
We'll do it again. Go back to
So I use this app on my phone just to keep track of what I own, because I don't know about you, but sometimes I totally forget what I have. And I have bought duplicates of games in the past, which I really don't want to do, because these can cost a good deal of money sometimes. Now this is California Games. I don't think I had that on the Sega Master System when I was a kid, but I think I had it on the Commodore 64 or something really similar to it. We got Great Ice Hockey. I never had that, but I did have a bunch of the other so-called great Sega games. They had a lot of games that started with great, like I think Great Baseball, Great Basketball, etc. Here's Lord of the Sword. It's $40, and before seeing that at a show a few months ago, I had never seen that before. So I'm not even sure what kind of game that is.
or it's just not, it just takes so long to move it. You're like, oh, let's take a chance and see if I can move it locally.
I got it ready. You want to pull down Hero Quest?
It's got two rubber bands on it.
On Saturday, which I may or may not
I was thinking about getting California Games, but there's something wrong with the box. As you can see there, it doesn't close properly. I know that's just a minor cosmetic thing, but it would annoy me, so I decided to pass on that. How much you asking on that?
Great ice hockey?
Yeah.
Right at price starting at 25.
25?
Hey.
Would you take 20?
For you, yeah.
All right, sounds good. Someday I've got to get one of these Pee Wee Herman dolls. Oh, non-talking, talking. And I didn't realize they had a talking version and a non-talking version, which look almost identical to each other. And we've got some more Sega Master System games, so let's see what he's got. All right, Hang On Safari Hunt. I actually already have that. That's the one I bought 2 of by accident. Sports Pad Football. I don't know. I'm just not into football, so not really interested in that. Here's a classic, Thunderblade. I had Super Thunderblade on the Genesis, but I don't think I ever had Thunderblade on the Master System. And we've got Afterburner, which I do already have. Rescue Mission, I got that. Choplifter, got that. World Grand Prix, though, I don't own it currently, but I think I might have owned it as a kid. It looks very familiar.
We've done it like 3 times. It's always fun. Yeah. It's with the people buy things. Like,
I didn't think I would ever see you in person, man.
Oh, nice to see you.
You're the sleeping.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
I always wondered what you looked like. I was like, this guy's so secretive about it, you know?
Yeah. Like to go undercover, you know, like a secret shopper type thing.
I'm not fully committed to those on this prices, so if you want to make a deal on those, I'll be happy to make a deal.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about the top 2 there, the Thunderblade and World Grand Prix. Yeah, so if I got the 2, you had 15 each. What's the best you could do for the 2 together?
We think it's 20.
20? Yeah, I'll do 20. Sounds good.
losing or selling as a kid? My Pet Monster.
That's a good answer.
My entire binder of first edition.
Make it after make everybody else.
I bought a plate.
I'm taking orders. You can choose.
Thank you.
Someday I've got to add this Mr. T-Bank to my collection. Didn't see a price on this one, so I'm not sure what he was asking. But at this point in the show, I was down to, I think, $20 or $30 left. And there was something else I had seen earlier that I really wanted to pick up, so I wanted to save my money for that. And here's some Tiger Electronics games. Now, these look slightly different than the ones I'm used to, so I don't know if these are later or what, because the ones I've seen before don't have those, like the yellow corners on them, the colored corners. I don't remember seeing those on Tiger Electronic games before. But it looks like most of those were 15 apiece. Here's a Battle Cat from Masters of the Universe. It's complete. And this was only $30, which was kind of low. I've seen him at other shows going for like $60 or more. So I think that's a pretty good deal, actually.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
This caught my eye. This is a bag full of muscle men from the 80s. And these tend to go for quite a bit of money. A lot of people are selling them for like $2 or $3 a piece. How much are you asking for these?
For the whole bag, I don't think he's doing the whole bag. He's piecing them. If you make a little pile, he'll give you a good deal.
Oh, okay. Do you know what they're per figure?
I'm not entirely too sure. He's the man that one. Yeah.
What are you asking per figure? Or for everything?
Not everything.
No.
Per figure.
Do you know what you're asking per figure? Like how much?
There's a few good ones in there, but I let people pick them out.
Yeah.
And I give them a price for a price.
Oh, okay.
I give a deal on if you buy one.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Like, even these are starting to do it. The fan is like 3 or 4
How much on the lunchbox? Let's see a price.
35.
35?
It's got the,
Feels like the thermos is in there.
it's really clean. It's like brand new. It's got
Oh,
the
wow.
paper, which is unharmed.
Yeah. Cool.
I'll even do 30 if it helps.
Okay. All right, yeah, I'll think about it. Thanks.
Yeah, I had one a couple months ago, and someone paid $800 for it. So.
You too.
Yeah, I got lucky.
I seen a lady. I think I saw the lady that came out. Did it come out? Where are you?
I thought this was kind of cool. This is a promotional item for Aliens 3 and My Cousin Vinny, which I think is one of the weirdest combinations I've ever seen. They're asking $200 for it, which sounds reasonable to me, but I have no idea if that's what it's worth because I've literally never seen one of those before.
It's a whole gaggle of battle cats.
Yeah, I've never seen so many.
Any goodies you need for your shop?
I'm looking, man.
We sold almost everything today.
Yeah?
They stripped us bare.
Here's something else I've never seen before. This castle here is the Black Star Ice Castle. I would assume it's from the 80s, just like Castle Grayskull, but I've never seen one of those before, and I'm not really sure what it's from, if it's from a cartoon or what. Now, this is what I was saving my last 20 or 30 bucks for. On the middle shelf on the right is the GoBot Rowgun. And I've got the 2 little Rowguns, but I've never seen the big one in person before. Hey, what's up? Good, how are you?
See you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah.
Hey, this Rowgun, is he complete? I don't know, honestly.
That's a good question. I think so, because he doesn't fire anything. So,
Is he a squirt gun?
No, I don't think he
I don't know.
You know, I really don't. He's got the triggers and everything here,
Huh.
so maybe he does fire something. But
Yeah, I have the smaller ones. There's a little one version of him.
yeah, I have those too. They're cool.
I'm not. Doesn't seem to have anything attached.
I'd throw $20 on him too. I mean, regardless of
Yeah.
completeness or not.
Somebody that's selling cars.
There you go. Yeah, I'll do 20 on him. Sounds good.
Need a bag?
Nope, I'm all set. And there you have it. That was the Nostalgic Toy Show by Shop the Curiosity in Danbury, Connecticut. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.